Saturday! I really hope you enjoyed my last interview with Simon Bailey. He was fantastic. I really had a great time recording that interview. I hope you enjoyed watching. So my next guest is another musical theatre performer. My chat with her was amazing. I really didn't realise how many shows that she'd been in. Take a look at my interview with Biancha.
So the first question is, what are your earliest memories of theatre and the performing arts?
So my earliest memories would probably be when I did my first ever show at my local dance school, the school I was involved in for such a long time. And I was literally just in one number with singing a song with 20 other kids in a line with my toy monkey on the floor, and it was called Zoo Time, and we just sang a song all together. But I'd say that's probably my earliest memory because that was the first show I did. You know, I was always doing shows for my parents in the garden as a kid, and my parents were like, I think she should do this. Like, I think we should take her to a dance school. Like, she's gonna be. Let's just give it a go. And then I did that. So that's my earliest memory, I'd say. Yeah.
That's the thing. I think like lots of people who are in the industry they can pinpoint it. They can tell you that their very first.
Oh, I just remember thinking it was chaos, like because we did it at the Cliffs Pavilion Theatre in Southend, and this dance school was massive. There was hundreds of kids, and I remember being in this like the dressing room, and there was just people and quick changes and costumes and so much chaos. And I remember thinking, this is cool. This beats doing like maths and stuff. Yeah, I was like, this is really cool. So yeah, that's definitely my earliest memory. Yeah.
And what type of training have you received, and do you think that you'd be where you are today without it?
So I went to the dance school I just spoke about. It was Southeast Theatre School. It was amazing. I was taught by two amazing teachers who they're like family to me now, and I've known them for years. And then that kind of joined with another school, made a giant school. So I was really lucky the fact that I had at least 8 to 10 teachers kind of inspiring me and teaching things from a young age. And then I auditioned for Italia Conti Theatre School, and I went there from year 9 to year 11, and then I went to Italia Conti College from the first year to third year. So I was in the same building for 6 years. So, and there I kind of got taught by all different types of teachers, different genres of dance, singing, and obviously you get guest teachers that come in. And I would say that I'd learned something individually from like each person. A teacher I can take something from. And I think if it wasn't for those individual people, I don't think I would be here today now. Because like one built up confidence, one strengthened my voice, one gave me confidence in dance. And I feel like as much as you learn a lot on jobs you do, I feel like I wouldn't be where I am today without them. No, I feel very lucky to have been taught by all those different people. Yeah, super cool.
Yeah. Fantastic. And so tell us about your career so far.
Right. I always feel like this one's really strange because I rarely you don't go back and think about what you've done and go, oh, what have I done? So here we go. So I was in Billy Elliot as a kid. I went to an open audition and I was 11 years old, and my mum was like, okay, let's just go. And I got it, and that was really exciting to be in a West End show as a kid. Like, that was super, super cool. And I think that's when I first realised I wanted to do it as a career. It wasn't just a hobby anymore. It was, I'd love to do this as a job. Yeah. And then when I was at college, I was really lucky. There was a teacher that allowed us, we had to audition obviously, but to perform at the Royal Albert Hall for a classical spectacular. And we just did like a can-can dance and then like a waltz. But it was amazing because the venue was just like,
oh, insane.
I'm at the Royal Albert Hall, like, what is this? This is crazy. I'm at college still. And then when I graduated, I was really lucky actually to get a job straight away. It was a job at German Street Theatre, Piccadilly Circus, and it was called Boy Meets Boy, and it was like an original American show that had come over. And I was super, super lucky because the people that were doing the job had all like CVs as long as their arms, had been in the industry for years, and I was just like, oh my god, this is just crazy cool. So that was really cool. And what was great was the guy that Lee Proud is an incredible choreographer. He choreographed it, and I worked with him on Billy Elliot as well. So to work
nice
was like madness. I was like all these years later. And then I then went on a cruise ship for 5 months with AIDA, the company. So yeah, it wasn't long, it was 5 months. I wanted to get away, and it did me a world of good. I came up the cracking tan, save some money. You know, my voice got a lot stronger because we were singing like these huge shows each night.
Oh my gosh,
most cruise ships you get nights off, but we only had one night off a week, and it was full on. But I did learn a lot. I kind of learned about myself as well. I felt like you get a bit lost at college, and it's nice to kind of find yourself again, I think, because you meet all these people, and it's like growing up and big world and stuff. And then I came back and I did Ghost the musical with Lee Proud again, actually. Really very grateful for him. And I did that in Frankfurt in Germany at the English speaking theatre, and did that for 5 months, and I got to cover Molly in Ghost, which was a super exciting moment for me, because as much as like I love dance, acting and singing kind of individually, I've always wanted to cover a part, and I was only 22, I think, and so I never thought that would be possible. So when I got the phone call saying, oh, you know, you've got cover Molly, I was like, no, I think you've got the wrong person.
What?
So that job for me is when I really was, something clicked, and I was like, okay, I want to be covering parts in shows. I know it's not going to be easy, because even getting the part, that's the whole other ball game, but even covering it's difficult, because can you fit into that and all this stuff. And then when I finished Ghost, I did Matilda the musical in London, which, oh god, I remember that phone call. That was mad day. And I did it for 3 years, so a long time of my life. Met some incredible people, creatively and friend wise, and the kids are all incredible that I've worked with, just mind-blowingly crazy good. Just like 9 years old, and you're like, I'm on stage, I need to react to you, but you're just so amazing.
I can't stop.
Yeah. And that job for me was really exciting, because every year I did something a bit different. So my first year I was a swing, and I was third cover for Miss Honey. Didn't go on, just because if there was a chance for me to go on as third cover, there'd have to be a lot of people off, and in that case, because I'm a swing, I'd have to be kind of used for ensemble reasons as well, so it was never really a time for it to happen. And then my second year I auditioned to be first cover Miss Honey and second cover Mrs. Wormwood, and I got it, and that felt like getting the job all over again. It was just a moment for me. I remember sobbing, because I am quite a dramatic person, as most people who know me go, I'm dramatic, but it was a real moment for me. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to be a lead on the West End. This is everything I've wanted to do. And then I have just finished in the January just gone, Everybody's Talking About Jamie, where I was a swing. Just the best jobs. It's just so much fun. Like, there's not many shows where it's a true story, so telling that true story every night was incredible, and seeing the audience reaction and the people that would come in. And my favourite thing was when you'd have the husband and wife would walk into the theatre, just using an example, and you know, the husband would sit there like, oh, I don't really know how I feel about this, like, true story, I don't really get the story, you know, boy goes to prom and wants to go to prom in a dress, and I think they're a bit blasé about it. And then halfway through the show, you always see our director would always say to us, you'd always see the woman go down to her bag to get a tissue and pass it to her husband who's sobbing. And then, like, all the different, you'd have like amazing young kids, used to have like young boys crying, and they'd be in their makeup and stuff, and it was a real moving piece, and I made some incredible friends, some of which, you know, I know will be in my life forever, and it was a great job to be on, so yeah.
Amazing. God, that's a really big catalogue of things, isn't it?
I do feel super lucky, and I've always been very grateful. I've never taken anything for granted. Any time I get a job, actually, between Jamie and Matilda, I did Wizard of Oz in Blackpool, cover Dorothy, which was super cool.
Oh, lovely. Do you have any dream roles or shows that you'd love to be in?
I find this one quite hard, because I feel like any job that I've done, I'd say, all the jobs I've done I've least expected. If you'd asked me this when I was at college, I would have gone, I want to be Elphaba, I want to be Scaramouche in Rock You, I want to be Eponine in Les Mis. I mean, Slash still would take that. Slash would not take any of them, but I think for me, like, I'd love to be the lead in Beetlejuice, the girl. I love the music, and also I'd like to be Anastasia in Anastasia musical. That would be a great part. But for me, I feel like anytime I've got something, or I've gone, oh, that part, okay, yeah, and then I'll get into it and I go, oh my god, this is amazing, I never thought that I'd want to do something like this. So I feel like for me, I try not to set like a dream and go, I really, really want to do this, because then anything that I've done has been incredible and I've enjoyed it. So, but those two would be really cool, yeah.
And if you could have any pet, dangerous or otherwise, what would it be? I ask everybody like 2 or 3 random questions.
I love a random question, and I have got a solid answer for this. A llama. So
okay.
I'm a big fan of llamas. Anyone that knows me closely, actually anyone at all, I've got like little things hanging on my door that are llamas. I've got like a llama letter rack. I've got my friend's got me a llama plant where I can grow a plant inside a llama. I just think they're awesome. And my boyfriend actually took me on a llama walk for my birthday, where you can walk it around and feed it.
Like,
and it was
llama trekking.
Possibly one of the best days I've had. So I would say a llama, yeah. So I love a random question, me. So this is hysterical, but you select the llama and they come out and they show them and they're like, here is, and ours was called Nero, and I was like, fantastic. And of course I took the biggest llama, he was literally up here, everyone else was lower, was like their llamas were smaller. I was like, of course you've picked one that's like giant size.
The
like,
massive one.
It was amazing. I loved it. Yeah.
That's so funny. That's really funny. What do you enjoy doing in your spare time? What would you say relaxes you or that you enjoy?
I think because if you're in a job, rehearsals and hours and stuff, it's hard to kind of spend time with friends, family. And when you're not in a job, theatre job, you're in a normal job, I call it a muggle job, to kind of pay your bills and stuff, so that can be difficult as well because you're working hard for that to get your money and stuff. So I would say just chilling on my sofa, watching a film with my boyfriend, or being able to spend a few days with my parents, because my parents are like my absolute world. Like my mum's my best friend, and
my mum's my best friend.
We go on so many holidays together. She's just amazing. So if I can see my parents, like I owe a lot to them. So if I can spend time with them and friends that I don't always get to see, so really it's just spending time with my friends, chilling on the sofa, watching a film. That
quality downtime.
That's it. Yes.
Love it.
Strong downtime.
And have you got a favourite place that you've ever visited?
I would probably say New York. I have been twice. First time I wasn't very well, so unfortunately we literally went for the week and I spent the entire time in bed, which was horrendous. The second time we went, it was like we went the exact same dates, and everyone was like, no, like you're gonna jinx it. This is horrendous. And we were like, no, I've got to go. It's my birthday. And I went with my mum for a week, and it was, I think, the best holiday I've ever had. Like, you know, I've been really lucky with some places I've gone to on the ship, and also had an amazing holiday with my best friend Fergal. Went to LA, San Francisco and Vegas, which were all incredible, and I feel super lucky to have done that. But I'd say New York for me was just one of those moments where you walk into Times Square and you're like, oh my god, this doesn't seem real. And yeah, it was a real nice thing for me and my mum to do as well, because you know, you don't always get to spend time like that on holiday like that, and sometimes it feels rushed and stuff, and nothing felt rushed, and it was just one of those moments where every day I was like, this is the best day. So I would say New York, and if anyone gets the chance to do it, because it's just
funny you should say that, and funny you should say that you went the first time and you went very well. So here's my New York story.
I'll go on.
So we were supposed to be going to, so me, my mum and my godmother, so my mum's best friend, so the three of us always said for my 21st birthday we go to New York. I was still studying, because my idea was I was going to go to drama school or uni or something from 18 to 21. Well, that didn't happen. So I was still at drama school when I was 21. So it was like, So we said we'd go when I was 25. I was 25 in January, and back last August we were like, we're going to go to New York. The three of us are going to go, and we're going to go in May, and we're going to go for a week. Well, of course, we're supposed to be going this May, and we're not going because we can't.
Oh, no.
So people have said to us, well, when are you going to do it again? And so we are rebooking for this time next year, and people are like, don't do the same dates, like don't do it. So you just saying then we did the same dates, hopefully it's going to be the best holiday I've ever had.
It will. Just ignore people when they say you're cursing it and it's not going to be great. Ignore it, because it was, yes, you're going to have the best time. It's just...
I will say I've had first-hand advice, experience. Somebody has said to me, do it.
Yeah, take it.
Couldn't believe it. Waited 25 years to go to New York. I was like, oh well, what's another year? Let's just roll with it. Oh well, I'll be nearly 27. People will be like, I thought you were going for your 20. Just shut up. Just don't talk to me.
Let me take it. I'm gonna go.
No, we were very excited. We were supposed to be going to see the Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, on Broadway's, but never mind. We will go and see something else, I'm
There'll
sure.
be something else, and all the shows are amazing out there. I think even just sitting in a Broadway theatre and watching any show in itself is just super cool. Like, it's very different to here, and it's just amazing. Yeah.
So I will have a lovely time, I'm sure.
Excited for you.
I know things are a little bit on hiatus at the moment. Nobody knows what's going on, but do you know when you get back to normal what you're going to be doing?
I do actually.
Fabulous.
I am doing Bring It On, the musical.
Okay.
And that is my first tour. So when I said I haven't toured, I am going to be touring. Really excited about this one, actually. It was kind of one of those ones I wasn't expecting, because auditions were in like January or something. Then I got a phone call. I can't tell you what month. I'm lost where I am with this whole coronavirus. I don't even know what day it is.
No,
but it was a few months later. Just got a phone call saying, would you like to go in? And I thought, yeah, do you know what? I don't know much about the show, but yeah, give it a go. And the choreographer, Fabian, I'd worked with him on Matilda, so I thought, fantastic, he's amazing. I know how he works and stuff. So I went along, did a little sing-song, and then the next day they were like, can you come back and dance? And learnt these routines, and then got offered it. I was really, really like, wow. And the thing I'm excited about the most is I've got 4 covers, which sounds like a lot of work / makes me feel very nervous with all the work I am, because I'm also on stage swing. So I'm fully aware that my brain is going to go. But I'm excited to be able to cover these parts. That I am. So yeah, for that I'm really excited. So whenever this, obviously I don't know whether it'll be the same dates. We've not, obviously everyone's just kind of hanging on the moment. I think everyone is with any work, but as soon as this all calms down, I'm sure we'll get started. And yeah,
that's amazing.
So
I'm pretty sure it's coming to Cardiff in the Wales Millennium, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yes. Do you have a favourite song to sing of any genre, whether it be like a song that you like to sing on stage, or whether it's a song that you like to just sing in your shower? Like, do you have a fave one?
I'm going to be one of those annoying people that gives a really vague answer, so I do apologise. But
okay.
I don't think I have a favourite song. Like recently, for like during lockdown, because I'm on my own, I've been like recording a few songs and stuff, and I sing that and go. So I'd say one of my favourite songs, maybe Nothing Stops Another Day, that Molly sings in Ghost. But then I've got quite a poppy sound to my voice, so to be honest, I could shuffle Spotify and sing in my living room and go, oh, I love that, and I love that, and oh, that's really good. So I wouldn't say I've got a favourite song to sing. I think like some of the songs I've sung, like Miss Honey's song My House in Matilda was a great one to sing on stage. That was a favourite moment of mine. And say like With You in Ghost that Molly sings, that's another song that makes you go, wow, I'm singing this on the stage. Scary. I mean, like Butterflies, hell, but I wouldn't say I have a favourite song, no. So sorry, that's a vague answer.
Okay. Do you have a favourite genre of music?
I'm all about a throwback, a 90s millennial
R&B
pop. That's my, like, literally that's all I listen to all the time. Like when so halfway through my Jamie contract, I got they offered me assistant dance captain, and I thought, oh, that's something different, never done it before. So that meant that I would like alternate warm-ups with the dance captain, and my playlist all the time was just constant throwbacks all the time. I was thinking none of my music is current. Everything was like,
oh my god,
NSYNC,
steps, all of it,
constant.
I am exactly the same. Oh, stay safe, take care.
Thank you, and you.
And I'll send you the link for this when this goes up.
Exciting.
Brilliant. You've been a star. Thanks so much.
Thank you. See you later.
Thank you.
So what did you think? She was great, right? Really, really enjoyed talking with Biancha last week. So on Wednesday, I've got a really special guest. He's somebody very exciting, very fantastic, flamboyant, hilarious, and he's Welsh. Not at all being biased, but please make sure that you tune in on Wednesday to see my fantastic interview with the hilarious, wonderful, kind Dion Davis. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe, guys. Bye-bye.